All right, everybody, it's your boy Genius out here at the range on this crisp, cool morning. Some turkeys was just walking in the woods over there a second ago. I have my Strybog SP9A3S out here, and I've put some HB parts on this thing, some HB industry parts, and I want to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to do a video on what I've changed on it and what a difference that it made, if any. And but before I do that, I want to talk about a subject that Drew, one of my go-to FFLs over at Foothills Firearm Factory, reached out to me, told me he was getting one of the Glock Vs in and told me I should totally do it. He was all excited about me doing the review, and I was like, man, I just can't spend the money on that. I mean, what's different about it, honestly? I've seen what is it, Lenny, whatever his name is, over at the Glock store. I seen him do a little review on it, if you will, kind of showcasing some of the differences, and I could not really see the difference. I mean, it looks like a Glock to me, and we all knew that that's what would happen. They would not change the grip angle. They would not change the serrations. They would not change overall how it looked. It looks exactly like any other Glock I've ever seen. He said the trigger seems the same, feels the same. Everything in it pretty much looks and is the same. They changed a little bit of the form, if you will, the shape of the back plate, and they did a little something different with the firing pin. But other than that, it looks just like a Glock to me. I think it was a great marketing strategy on their part to discontinue a bunch of guns and make people go flying to the store shelves to hoard them up. I think it was just a genius marketing strategy that people fell for. But is it worth doing the review? I'm asking my viewers that today, but also talking about another topic as well in relation to that. Now, with that being said, I asked my viewers a few weeks ago, like, hey, it's getting pretty slim pickings on what I'm able to review. There's not a whole lot of new stuff out there. What would you guys like for me to review? And the overwhelming majority, and I do mean overwhelming, was the Mac Breacher and the Hellcat Springfield 380. And both of those videos has been a flop. Even the video that I put up comparing the 365 and the Hellcat, even that video has been a flop in comparison to, I mean, just me running off at the mouth in the Jeep about a shilling conversation or what have you, got way more, like quadruple the views than the 380 Hellcat or the Mac Breacher. So I don't know, but I guess I'm still going to trust you guys as to whether or not you think I should review the Glock V, any of them, whichever one you would like me to review. I think he said he was getting a 45. I would prefer to have that over a 19. But either way, the title of the video, you can't fix stupid. A lot of people have tried, very few have succeeded, and I will explain to you what I mean. But before I do that, as always, I want to invite you to know Jesus Christ as your Savior, the most important decision you'll ever make. Please, please, please settle that matter today. Reach out to Amanda or I in the comment section or at gsquaredtactical@gmail.com and allow us to share the great news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Make sure you know that you'll have a home in heaven if you were to pass on from this life to the next today. We'd be happy to share that with you, okay? Now, what do I mean by you can't fix stupid? Well, who is being stupid, okay? Well, if it wasn't a marketing strategy, if it is because Glock was getting constantly sued because their guns were too easy to make full auto or what have you, if that is really, really true, stupid people are going to find a way to do stupid things, okay? You got this FRT trigger out here, which I'm probably never going to have one. I think it's so gimmicky, right? I think it's just like, why? Like, I completely don't understand it, okay? I've heard just as many people walk into the store and talk about how, I wonder if the FRT will work in there. I don't know, spend $120 and find out. Saw and sand on your, in the case of this one, saw and sand on your $1,200 firearm, and let's see if it works or not. Because even if it does, they have a tendency to be finicky and want to fail on you. So what's the purpose outside of having some fun shooting it off in the woods and wasting ammo? I just don't get it. I guess call me an old fud. It is what it is. And so I never understood putting a switch or whatever it was on the back of a Glock and you know, making it go full auto if indeed that's what it was. But what was happening is a bunch of morons was putting those on the back of the guns, and it wasn't just that they were putting them on the back of the guns and going to their local indoor range and pointing it in a safe direction, or, you know, outdoors somewhere in an outdoor range and being safe. No, you had morons putting a switch on the back of a Glock and then shooting it off a hotel balconies up against the you know, the beach shoreline or whatever, with hundreds of thousands of people down below or what have you, just all up in the air, you know, just being morons. But the thing is that you can't fix that. Glock can't fix that. They can try, but a moron's going to find a way to be a moron, right? The same reason why you can't legislate, you know, criminals and them not committing gun crimes. They're going to do it. You can put all the legislation you want to into place. They're still going to find a way to be a criminal because they're a criminal, right? So why did the criminals not have to pay? Why are those videos right now still up on YouTube with a bunch of morons standing on a motel balcony or somewhere out in public in a fast food restaurant parking lot, just with a Glock? I mean, why are those videos up there? And a video I put up on my Beretta 1301 here that I got as a Christmas gift from my wife, because I mentioned where I got it from. I didn't mention how much I paid. I simply mentioned where I got it from, and that Beretta was offering a rebate, and they took the video down, flagged me, gave me a warning, because I was apparently facilitating the sale of firearms. These people are literally facilitating stupidity and potentially ending people's lives as they're shooting this gun up in the air with all these people down there on the ground, being a moron, being stupid. And is Glock trying to fix stupid with the new V series? Because if they are, you can't fix stupid. I've tried. It has been something that's caused me a lot of stress in my life, trying to fix stupid. And I've just never found a way to do it. So I just let stupid be stupid. You know what I mean? Do I think Glock should have changed everything up because of that? Well, I don't know. I'm not Glock. It's so stupid that they would be the ones getting sued instead of the criminals being put in jail, or the people that were doing that kind of thing illegally. What are they doing right now? Their video still up on YouTube? Is it still making money? Are they still walking the streets? Why was the criminal not prosecuted for making an illegal firearm? Who knows? But again, it's the same reason why legal gun owners like ourselves, like me and you, get punished with higher prices on guns, tax stamps, all the other tyrannical stuff that we have to go through in order to have and own legally a firearm, while criminals commit crimes, because that's what criminals do, and stupid people do stupid stuff because that's what stupid people do. And the people that are not stupid, the people that are not criminals, are the ones that have to pay for that, okay? I said all that because I just wanted to get that out there, if that's the real reason why Glock done what they done, and it wasn't just a marketing strategy. I don't know. May never know. None of us may ever know. But the ultimate question is, number one, Glock can't fix stupid. People will find a way to be stupid because, again, they're just stupid, okay? But do you guys want me to review the Glock V series? It would be the 45, because again, I don't like the 19. I would prefer that it be an MOS if that's what he was able to get his hands on. If it's a 45, I may actually just borrow it from him and give it back, because I don't shoot that well with the Glock, although I'm carrying a Glock right now. I'm going to do a review on that today as well. My 45 Koa, I do carry this Glock, but because it has this amazing red dot up here, I'm very, very good with it. But that's the only way that I can be really good with a Glock. So it would be the 45 if I got it. I don't like the 19. I never have. So, but I'm gonna talk and do a video on the trigger, the performance trigger that I put in there after having cleaned it up and done a few things. Did I get it or make it better? Is it worth keeping on the firearm? So either way, just let me know. Sorry again about rambling, but do you guys genuinely, because again, hundreds of you told me to do the review on the Hellcat 380 and the Mac Breacher, and both of those videos have been a complete flop. Almost no interest in them whatsoever. Think about it. If the Glock V is something that you're planning to purchase, you're thinking about purchase, if it even matters to you, let me know. Let me know whether or not you'd want me to review that, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks so much for watching. Support us on Patreon. Go to our website, but if you can't, at gsquaredtactical.com. But if you can't do that, if you can't monetarily support us, it's absolutely free to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and a subscription would help out a ton more than your monetary donation on this beautiful, crisp, North Carolina sunny morning. To our God only be the glory.